Alright, yo, what's up, everybody? Zoku Maisa here with a video in a long minute. No, I haven't recorded, and my bad for that. But recently, my computer lost every file, everything, had to reset it. So I lost the first part of the Ninjago that was meant to be coming out. I lost a lot of stuff. But anyway, this is what if Naruto was basically Superman. Or so, it was telling me, Zoku, how'd you go do this? That's dumb. That's retarded. How would Naruto be Superman? But let me finish. Alright. So we start off with Minato. But he's not the same Minato. Instead of random Namikaze, he uses Namikaze. He's a Kryptonian. Unlike a Superman out of Earth, Minato's parents see him do a wormhole to protect them from their universe. Because in this version of the Kryptonian universe, they're being attacked by his being, who want to kill all Kryptonians. But anyway, Minato's parents send him away, and he lands on Earth. Well, Naruto versus Earth. But this isn't the same. This is going to change so much stuff that it's not even funny. This is going to change around a lot. So basically, when Minato lands on Earth in his pod, he lands, wanna know where? Near the Handed Leaf. The Handed Leaf sees this weird craft and they think it's a cause of war. They never seen anything like it, anything this advanced. But then, I know some kind of weird magic started playing. They get something from a chakra. It starts to play in what? It starts to play in what Minato is and who he is. And the third Hokage are seeing this, so he decides to take the child and sends the pod to the science division of Konoha. So the science division is asking its rare holograph, because the holograph is like a whole cartridge, just like Superman, and get asking him what it is. So in his reach via the sciences, they're learning a lot about Kryptonian in new forms of technology. They learn about Brainiac AI. We're not gonna have Brainiac, you know. They have Brainiac AI. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna have Brainiac in this. They have the Brainiac AI and all of this stuff that they never even heard of before. And the hologram, or whatever Marina's old parent was, he's basically gonna you know what I mean. Now I'm telling him so much. I don't know how to explain. I don't have a name for the guy, but he's explaining how to create Kryptonian technology and how to create these metals. Since we know this Spot could probably do this, even though it probably couldn't, I want to say it can because it can. So Hiruzen knows this, and he's like, well, at least this gives me Konoha technological advancements, since this is going to be great against everybody else. So Hiruzen calls a 5 summit to discuss what he found. He mentions Minato, and he literally fell from his real object inside. He says he's having. Hiruzen says he's having the science division of Konoha try to decipher it, and we found Hiruzen decides to lie so he doesn't have to share. It's really nothing about it, but it had a message on it about this. It had a message on not Sasuke 5 Kage Summit. I'm gonna say Hiruzen. Nobody else says something. Hiruzen keeps all the technology investments for Konoha. So I'm gonna say that Konoha get electricity, even though we already seen it's have electricity, but it's going to have a rated form. It's already going to have flat screen TVs, computers. It's already going to have artifice before any automation. It's even going to have not Glocks, because I'm never going to have Glocks in universe, but they even found a way to recreate some of the metal from your ship. And the AI like telling them how to do this stuff. So they already tried to version it. And he created the first Brainiac AI for the Narutoverse. They still call it Brainiac. And he starts rebuilding and they made a bunch of them. This Brainiac isn't gonna become evil. He's gonna become like a good version of Brainiac. This Brainiac can start rebuilding all of the stuff. Alright, let me skip a few years to the future. At this point, Konoha is literally one of the most technological advances nations pretty early on at this point. I mean, so I'm going to I'm going to say his parents gave him some chakra food. I'm going to say Minato still have chakra. Nah, he doesn't have chakra. Minato does not have chakra in this one, but he's still even more powerful. He was noticed while Minato was there. He could fly. He has superhuman speed, abilities, super hearing, super sight, multiple different visions, X-ray vision. He has all of these abilities that Minato doesn't even know how powerful this kid will become. So Hiruzen decides to make an announcement that Minato is from a lost clan. And I'm going to say that he calls it a Hypsonian clan. Hypsonian clan. And they have all of these abilities. He even had freeze buff. Alright, now let me skim over a little bit. Minato during the war, firstly, he still would be fast enough to say if it'll be so, but if I say if it will so, I don't know how to progress the story. I'm going to say he doesn't get saved rank because Minato was busy with other people. And let me say this. You know the massacre stories that we heard about Minato? There are hundreds of times worse to her. I mean, they're so bad that they're not even funny. All the natures are straight up fear of Minato. He still ends up saving Kusama with even more ease because he could just fly around the world in a couple seconds. He could literally fly around the world in a couple of seconds since he's a grown man at this point. A skull is a saves her, but during a corner heart attack, somehow Minato can't do jutsu because he doesn't have chakra. This time, it's Kushina selling half of the Night Cells within herself and half of it within Naruto. Since Naruto, and this one, Naruto will be half Kryptonian, half, Uzumaki. So we're actually going to get to see Naruto, what he would do with his powers. And watch this, both of Naruto parents alive. That's a plus. But anyway, we skip past Naruto and he's trying to develop his chakra. Naruto has these immense amount of chakra that's not even funny. Minato starts to see that Naruto has the same abilities as himself. He asks Brainiac to put a scan on Naruto. And the scan says that Naruto is even more powerful than Minato is. You see, the chakra is literally is quite literally enhancing all of the powers that Naruto have. So we so we skip ahead about a year when Naruto's old enough to train at the age of 5. Minato tries training Naruto of how to use his abilities, while Kushina trains him of how to actually use his chakra. So the first thing Minato teaches Naruto how to do is fly. And Naruto picks up flying pretty easily. It takes him about a week, and at first he can only jump really high, but he can fly now. And Kushina decides to have him drill chakra control exercises. Have him drill chakra control exercises by reading a bunch of books in the library to learn more about it himself. And she could teach him what she knows about a few Uzumaki training techniques. So when Naruto does that, he's learning how to use his super trained speed, his basically speed thinking, and how to use it in effort with chakra. The first just and Brainiac assesses it could do like this and could determine people's chakra natures. It tests that Naruto have a Genkai Genkai, and Kushin are like, oh, he have the trainings like me. Cool. He have chakra trainings like I do. That's cool, I mean, so. And he sees that Naruto chakra natures are water and wind. But this is where I'm going to end this part right off right now. Don't really feel like continuing it right now. Peace out. Like and sub, please.